And I'm back. As you can see here, went ahead and beveled the bottom edges of the arms and painted them. I just use a paint pen that I get from Walmart for like $2, and went ahead and beveled the ends here on the bottom plate and painted it. Top plate I left alone. I didn't round the edges at all. I just painted it, dressed it up a little bit. But other than that, we are ready to go ahead and get this frame assembled. Now, I went through all the hardware that they send with the kit, and like I said, they send this little diagram, which is great. Spells everything out, shows you exactly how to do everything, which is nice. Also, for all their screws, for all the screws that they send you one extra of everything, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and start with the number 15 screw, which is these 4 long ones right here. They're going to go in the middle hole on each one of these. Then we're going to put our bottom plate on, just like that. The only tools you really need for this build as far as the frame goes is a 2mm hex head bit and a 5mm socket. As I mentioned, these are the number 15 screw. They send 5 of them. It's the longest one in the kit. In the middle hole of each arm. Arms on the bottom, then the bottom plate, then this red aluminum piece that keeps them in there. Next, you're going to use the number 10 screws. They send 9 of them. You only need 8 of them. And we're going to go in each one of the other holes here. And there you have it. The basis of your quad is now together. I would highly recommend, they don't send anything with the kit, which I think they really ought to, because this is aluminum. Your power distribution board is going to sit right down on that like this. As you can see, it's going to be metal touching metal. It could send a voltage from the power distribution board into this. Of course, carbon fiber is conductive, so it would electrify your whole quad, which is not good. So I would suggest either putting some rubber grommets on there. I'm just going to take these little nylon screws because I got plenty of length and screw them on there. At this point, you're going to want to go ahead and mount number 8. You're going to use number 8, which is this piece that holds your TX60 plug on, and you're going to need number 12 screws and number 13 nuts. Those numbers are just what they're, the way they number them in the kit. You're going to want to go ahead and attach those. piece goes on the inside of the quad like this. So where you're going to use your number 5mm. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. That's on there. Now at this point, before you go any farther, you're going to want to go ahead and solder this on, your connector on. I'm doing a bottom mount. If you was doing a top mount, you would put it in the top here, but I'm doing a bottom mount. So at this point, like I said, you want to go ahead, put your power distribution board on, and I'm going to have to cut my wires and go ahead and solder them in. There we go. We've got our XT60 soldered into our power board for our battery to connect. As you can see, I've already got our landing pads put on here, so I've got an even flat surface to work on. Next, we're going to go ahead and mount our camera for our FPV. In this case, I'm using the RunCam L Plus, which is a pretty good camera. Works really well in low light. Not that great during the day, but it works alright. Just want to snug that battery up, or that screw up. Don't get it too tight. Always heard a lot of people say that during builds that I watched, but I never had anybody tell me why. The reason is it strips out very easy. Not only that, but if these little screws are just a little bit too long, they'll get into that power board on the camera and run your camera. You have to get a new power board. Let's go ahead and set our post. We're using these number 11 screws that are provided. Obviously on a normal build you would go ahead and put your motors and everything else on, but I'm just kind of doing a frame build here, so I'll bypass all that, come back and do it later. And that is going to be killer looking quad once it is all completed. Absolutely love how they cut that out so that you can get such a extreme angle on your FPV cam. Once I get these little bees and these Sunny Sky motors on here, you can kind of see this thing is going to be killer. Cannot wait to finish this thing up and get it in the sky tomorrow. It's going to be wicked. Once again, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll post some finished up pics of it here at the end of the video. Thanks for watching.